Oh yeah, so something else that most recently came out, an update on the Tim Lambesis situation. Um, yeah, so as lay dying, frontman Tim Lambesis is actually a subject of another disturbing video leak. In the latest video, yeah, the singer can be seen mistreating his dog in an attempt to get it to go outside. The recent clip shows two separate instances of Lambesis physically getting upset with the dog. First shows Lambesis walk across the kitchen area to the patio door. When the dog gets his way, he delivers a kick, which can be heard connecting with the dog's body. The second instance shows him trying to urge the pet to go outside by physically spanking the animal and then lunging at it with two closed fists to get it to move towards the door. Dog hurries the door with his tail down as Lambesis falls open the sliding door to let it go outside. Yeah, due to the graphic nature of the video, they've elected to not show it. Uh, yeah, I'm not gonna show it either. I've, um, yeah, so pretty crazy. I showed the dogs last time. And I was talking about the video, and I had a feeling about the dogs. I was like, man, I feel bad for those dogs because they're just watching him go crazy on this chick. And then, of course, he fucking found abusing them. So, um, yeah, they were tiny dogs. It wasn't even like a. I don't even think they were big dogs. It was a little tiny dog. He's gonna fucking kick the shit out of a fucking tiny ass dog. But yeah, got crazy. Yeah, then Tim Lambesis' wife Danny has issued a statement addressing video leaks and a lot more about what's been said over the last few months. She denies being the person behind the video leaks and asks whoever is behind them to stop. Her statement concludes, I am done being silent after making new allegations about the recent past. Her October statement, which she claims was devised by Lambesis' new manager. I had a fucking feeling. I called it. And I said she was not telling the truth. Obviously, she was forced to do that. But I had a fucking feeling because she had changed her name on Instagram, like something was going down, and then all of a sudden, no, all of a sudden all that stuff came out, and so, yeah, pretty fucking crazy, dude. Yeah, she says, I did not release the videos that come out of Tim Lambesis, not the ones that were released in November, nor the ones that were released today. Out of respect for me, I'm asking whoever's leaking the videos, please stop. I will no longer stay silent out of fear. Tim lies was being told by him in his last statement in the recent podcast are deliberate attempts to cover up the truth, play the victim using Darvo tactics. Yeah, so there was an interview that he did on some fucking podcast. It was like a fitness podcast, and he started talking about what happened, and he was trying to blame it on his wife and saying that she was the one that was abusing him. They had video proof, blah blah blah. We already kind of knew he was kind of just repeating some of the same talking points, but he kind of tried to make it seem like the band members left right at the same time. Like, no, they will know what's going on, but he's not himself, so um, let's just bail, which, I mean, it just doesn't fucking make sense. Um, but yeah, pretty crazy stuff. Um, yeah, so she goes on. I refuse to let this honesty overshadow the pain and trauma I've endured any longer. Not just to me, but to others close to this as well. This isn't just about me anymore. This is Tim's version of why his ex-bandmates left as lay dying, and then there's the truth. There's no irony behind the timing of the dissolution of As lay dying and our marriage. Towards the end of our relationship, Tim told me in psychology, when someone hears a story of abuse in a relationship from one person, they are more likely to believe that person's version because they were the first to tell the story. At the time, I didn't fully understand what he meant, but it's very clear to me now. The abusive, cheating narcissist will try to destroy your life and your name with lies before you can shine light on the truth. I am done being silent. Good for you. Good for you. I'm glad she's out of that situation. Everyone made the fucking right call to leave. Of course, they should have fucking known better in the first place, but you live and you learn, folks. You live and you learn. Yeah, maybe don't associate with a guy who tried to have his ex-wife murdered. But I mean, I guess you hope that if someone goes to jail, learns their lesson, because that's the point of jail. But he wouldn't serve out his whole sentence, really. So I mean, I guess that's a problem. You gotta make sure these guys that do this kind of stuff, um, serve out their whole sentence, do more reflection on the things that they did wrong. Obviously, he didn't do enough to combat any of that or get professional help. I mean, if he just kind of lost it and did that, then it's like, okay, get help, dude. But obviously, he didn't do that. And I mean, I could think it goes beyond that, obviously. Just him being a fucking psychopath. So, yeah, and more has happened. He dropped off a tour finally. uh, he dropped off this tour that he just held on to for no fucking reason. Cause it's like, dude, why are you gonna hold on to this tour when you don't have a fucking band, man? You don't have a band, and you're still like, oh, I'm gonna take my chances and see if, I get fucking, my band back together before this fucking fest. But yeah. Yeah. Welcome to Rockville. Yeah, they replaced his ass. That was the one. Oh, Miss May I is replacing them. They're a pretty good band. I never listened to them that much. Obviously, the name kind of makes it sound a little bit, oh, maybe a little bit more emo or something. But I mean, they're in just more of the metalcore genre. I mean, yeah, they are a little bit more, I guess, chorusy, but they're good. But yeah, I mean, I think this seals his fate. I really think this is finally sealing his fate. I'm hoping people, cause fucking even in the videos I have posted about him, people still fucking defend him till the end. It's like, dude, what are you holding on to? Yeah, dude, we used to love As I Lay Dying when we were younger in high school or whatever. They're like the kind of beginning of metalcore, But after that, it's like their music is the fucking same as it ever was. There's nothing new about it. Um, there's nothing more fucking interesting. I don't know. Like, I think after the whole fucking prison thing, him trying to kill his wife, he should have just thrown in the towel. Should just called it a day and fucking stayed his ass home. And one thing maybe to do like Austrian Death Machine still, like kind of a side thing, whatever. But yeah, like just hang up the fucking horn, dude. Hang it the fuck up. Hang it the fuck up, Tim. Hang it up. Go home. Do something else. Stop fucking abusing women. Stop abusing your dogs. Go the fuck home, Tim. Welcome to Rockville, bitch.